So Phantasy Star Online 2 has officially launched in the West, or as the fan base likes to call it, 2 has finally launched. I'm just gonna really talk about my first impressions as somebody that was waiting on this game since I was in like 10th grade in 2012. So I don't really want to go into too much of what exactly the game is or break down every feature or system or mechanic that this game has. I just want to really, because I haven't really experienced everything to its fullest potential to really comment on it. So there's a million videos you can go, because it's an 8-year-old game. You can find somebody that's got a video explaining all that stuff. I'm just here to talk about the Western game release and the first 3 days I've spent playing this game. So first day, Windows Store problems, but I mean, who's to say that this shit wasn't expected? It's a MMO. Even non-MMOs at this point. It's a thing with the internet where people are kind of entitled that if a game says it's coming out at 11 a.m. and it's 10:59 on the dot, people expect to be able to play once they click that click button, and they get mad because the other 500,000 people that had the same idea are all trying to get in at the same time. I don't know. I downloaded and everything good. I don't want to be that guy, but we're good. So, I mean, I'm in the game, I'm playing. The only issue I've personally had with the game is the fact that for some reason the main hub is so laggy. If you're in the main area, which is where you get the missions, which is where you're doing most of your shit, other than the shopping and even the shopping district, like those two areas are the laggiest shit in the world on a 2080 like beast rig for some reason. I don't understand. Overall, before I get into a little bit of a breakdown of everything else, it's worth it. I would say it was worth the wait. It's not nothing groundbreaking, it's not nothing exceptional, it's a little dated in some places, but it's a fun game to play. It's a great time sink. I wouldn't say this be your main game or this be your 8-hour sink or you make this shit your job. It's just a fun game to play in the background, and that's exactly what it is, because the core gameplay loop is good. It's just like Soul Workers or Dragon's Nest or Vindictus or any other game like that, where you have a main hub where you get your quests, you do your gear, yada, and then you go into a dungeon, fight a bunch of shit, go to a giant circle arena, fight a giant monster. It's the same complex gameplay loop as that. It's pretty cool, and there's a bunch of small mini things like yesterday spending the entire day in the casino gambling trying to win one suit because I need this fucking suit. It's really it to it. That's the main gist of everything. The only things that concern me is the monetization, but I really can't see that because the difference is between Japanese economies and Western economies when it comes to MMOs is Western people can get really scummy, but Japanese people, they don't really give a fuck when it comes to certain situations. So there is 2 premium currencies. There's AC credits and SE credits. SE credits you can get in game. I have a lot. I can actually buy one of the event costumes at the moment. And there's AC credits, which allows you to buy like the premium membership, which gives you like extra EXP, extra money drops. You know, this is the basic shit that comes with a premium membership. Extra inventory slots, player houses, shit like that. Only thing that scares me is that you can't player trade or sell in the auction house unless you have this premium membership. But I believe there's ways that you can earn this premium membership with in-game currency. Like I said, this is the first impression. I don't really know. So I will see in the future if you can, and see how much like afterwards, how this affects the gameplay and the economy once you get towards the end game, because right now I'm about at around level 30, so it's not really like I can say, ooh, like this is hurting my experience or anything like that. Overall, this is a really good game. This is a very fun recommendation. I like the way the gearing is set up to where I don't really have to, it's more or less I'm worrying about the weapons and the augmentations and my skills more than I'm worrying about an entire armor set with shoulders and shit like that. You get 3 weapon slots. You get back, arm, legs. That's it. And even then, I think I've had the same equipment from when I was level 1, because the main thing is just like Black Desert Online. You just enhance the plus 1,000,000 and it gets stronger like that. So I really like that feature, and I like the way that skills are dropped. as items and stuff like that. It feels kind of sort of like an action RPG, just because the way combat feels. It's like it's got a rhythm to it, a little bit to it, and it makes it feel nice, feel smooth. I just wish there was more mobility options and stuff like that. I don't know if it's just me from the class I played, but I mean, just because of how fast everything is, I don't really see there being a reason for mounts or anything like that. So it's great. I don't mind it. I like how fast I can get from one mission to the next mission to do the next thing. I like that the story isn't forced on me. It's like its own separate thing under 30 menus that I have to get to in order to experience, and I can experience that at my own pace and leisure. I like that it's just, hey, go to this area, fight this shit, or do this thing. There's a nice, concise, like, mission statements and client requests that you can do, and you can just kind of set your own pace to doing everything. It's really nice. It's really refreshing. You know how in MMOs, when you first start and you have to talk to that one person, then you have to do all the zone quests and do all the annoying quests and do all this stuff to get to the fun part. You don't have to do none of that with this game. It's just straight to the action. There's certain like dynamic events that happen when you're in the missions and around the whole universe in general. Like there's emergency quests that just randomly spawn, and they only have like a 15-minute window that people can join and do actions, and they drive really rare loot drops and stuff like that. Then there's dynamic events that happen inside of the missions. Like you'll just be going around killing stuff, and it'll be like, hey, go and collect 5 eggs from all this stuff, bring it here and we'll give you a reward. Or hey, you need to kill these specific monsters, or we're gonna block off this path for you. You can't go any further until you go back and kill these 10 things that just spawned and are rushing at you and stuff like that. It's really nice, it's really fun, and it gives a dynamic to where you're not just rushing and speed running straight to the boss to finish the levels, where you're actually going around the world picking up stuff, you know what I mean? It feels nice. There's also concerts, there's a whole casino, there's player housing, guild housing, there's a whole pet system with your mag, there's a whole class that has pets that's essentially Pokemon, there's a PvP that's about to come, there's a PvE league that's like in the game, but I don't know if it's up right now. There's weddings now in the game, there's shit, there's so much. You have minions, you can make fashion. That's the main thing about this game, is fashion, because your gear doesn't, like clothing wise, doesn't really matter. It's fun. It's a fun ass game. It's a fun ass game. That's all I can really say. It's a fun ass game. Sidebar. Yeah, we're back. We're gonna be doing this thing. So I'll probably make some more videos on Phantasy Star Online, probably on some other games, stuff like that. Want to just get some more normal content going around. Probably will make some more videos or more in-depth review once I get towards end game and try out some other classes and stuff like that. I don't want to put all my eggs in one basket before they hatch, you know what I mean? Is that the same? I don't know if that's the same. But anyway, you know the deal with these videos. Do the shit that everybody says, the things that pop up there. And like always, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.